remember Angry Birds? It had an insanely popular start as one of the most well-known mobile games of all time, and admittedly the simple slingshot game mechanics were a ton of fun. But like all other popular things, Angry Birds slowly started to fade away into obscurity as people moved on to other apps, but that hasn't stopped Rovio. The hype may have died down a ton since the series began, but it seems like we're never gonna get rid of Angry Birds as it takes on different forms. Even when people weren't playing the game as much, we still got an animated movie in 2016 for some reason, I have no idea. Honestly, the movie wasn't bad. In fact, it was much better than it has any right to be for a movie about a simple phone game, but it was still pretty forgettable. Nobody asked for a sequel, and okay, here we go. I guess this is happening now. Sony Pictures Entertainment revealed the full trailer for the Angry Birds movie 2, and I think the most surprising thing is the fact that it's happening at all.
Hey, it's me, Red. You know, the guy everybody hated.
Eyebrows.
Who kind of saved the whole island.
You are a hero.
Anyway, war with Leonard and the pigs? What are you gonna do? I'm a foodie. Still going on.
Seriously, it seems like nobody wanted this, but let's go over some footage from the trailer and see if there's any potential. From the various clips shown, we know the general plot of the movie. Basically, the birds and pigs team up to face a greater evil. That's extremely cliche and nothing original, but at the very least, it's deviating from the first movie. When we're talking story, this seems relatively predictable. You know the birds and pigs are teaming up, they'll eventually win the battle against their common enemy, and then the lesson at the end will be something like, oh, you know, maybe you guys aren't too bad, and yay, everything will be happy again. Hopefully the crew decides to go a different path, but I'm willing to bet they'll play it safe. What about the jokes in the Angry Birds movie sequel? This is supposed to be a comedy, right? Well, humor is different for everyone, so I can't sit here claiming how awful the jokes are, but the bathroom scene at the end is kinda funny. It's also hard to judge based on a single trailer, but if I had to guess, the comedy is gonna be pretty similar to the first movie. Not bad, not good, just alright. In terms of story alone, the Angry Birds movie 2 is completely pointless. Everything ended properly in the first movie, and there was no real need for expansion to this world, especially with the franchise having only a fraction of the hype that it had back during its first few games. No matter what though, money will always be the driving factor to these types of pointless sequels, and it's a real shame because this time and effort could be spent making a completely different original movie. Hey Sony, remember Into the Spider-Verse? Yeah, that was incredible. Now please just make more instead of Angry Birds movie 2. But overall, if I had to predict how the sequel is going to turn out, I'd say decent. One of the best parts about the movie's production is its director, Thorup Van Orman. If you didn't know, he's the creator of Flapjack and a pretty funny guy, so hopefully his influence here will be for the best. Yeah, the Angry Birds movie 2 shouldn't exist, but money is money and that's just how it goes. I'll probably end up watching this, then thinking to myself, yeah, this is an animated movie, I can admit that. But what do you guys think of the upcoming Angry Birds continuation? Did you have a good time watching the first one? Are you looking forward to the second? Or do you really hate that it's happening at all? Let's talk in the comment section. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.